Today we are in conversation with the lovely and talented Joelle Parr here in the North Frontenac Little Theatre's Titchburn Hall. Hi Joelle.
Hi.
And welcome.
Well, thank you.
We're pleased to be honoring Joelle this year with the North Frontenac Little Theatre Certificate of Merit for her unique and valued contribution to our community theatre. Joelle's been a real presence in North Frontenac Little Theatre, acting, singing, dancing in many of our productions. As well, Joelle has been our Goodwill Ambassador in her role as our student representative over numerous years. And finally, she's constantly trying to reinvent herself, taking on new roles. She participated in one of our drama workshops with John Paracelli, and she even branched out into Doug McIntyre's Bell Rock Theatre for a production. Joelle, let's begin with the beginning. Let's talk about your background. Now, I know you love sports, playing baseball, volleyball, but thank goodness you share some of that passion for dramatic arts as well. How and when did you become so interested in the arts?
Well, my mom brought me out to an audition because she had seen it in the paper. I did a play in my old town, The Sound of Music, and I really loved it. I was about 9 years old, and then we saw that The Wizard of Oz was playing, and I was really interested in The Wizard of Oz, of course, like any kid is at 10 years old. And so I auditioned for a part, and it turned out that I got six parts.
6 parts?
Yeah.
How did you handle all that?
A lot of costume changes and layers. You have to take some layers off to be a different character and put a new shawl on, or it's pretty
different costume for the different part. Well, you've got talent, girl, because handling 6 parts is going to take anyone to task. You've been in many of our productions, and I've got a list here: The Wizard of Oz, Peter Pan, Annie, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, Tom Sawyer, Aladdin. Wow, you've been a busy girl.
Yep.
If you had to choose, I know this is sort of a difficult question, but out of all the plays you've been in, what's your 1 or 2 top plays or 1 or 2 top characters that you've taken on?
My favorite play was The Wizard of Oz because I had dancing parts in it. It was only my 3rd play, and I was really young, and it was really scary for me, and all the girls were way older than me, and I was the youngest, and some of them were like 17 years old, and I was 10. So I had to try and keep up with the older girls dancing, but it was really cool because there was a lot of girls there that were like I could look up to, and they were very nice to me. So that was probably why it was my favorite. And I also got to wear the jitterbug costumes. And I remember they were all sparkly, and they're black and then sparkly everywhere. It was pretty great. I really liked them.
Let's talk about some funny moments. You know, were there moments when, let's say there was some mistake or other that was made and you had to quickly improvise for yourself or a fellow actor?
It's pretty much happens in every play, but for makeup, I'd always put a lot of blush on. And Nina would always come up to me and she'd be like, "You gotta put more blush on. They won't see it from the other side of the audience." So I always had to remind people, "Put more blush on or Nina's gonna yell at you."
Right.
Like I could spend like 3 minutes putting blush on and it would still not be enough for Nina. But she knows best for sure.
You have sung and danced in many of our productions, like The Wizard of Oz, as you were saying, Annie, Aladdin. In the Frontenac News, reporter Julie Drucker called you picture and pitch perfect. as the sweet and sassy Princess Jasmine.
Aww.
So tell us about your background in music. How come you have that perfect pitch? Because you sure do. And what's your experience and background in singing?
Well, I've always loved music. I've had a lot of role models that have gotten me there. It's probably been since I was in grade 5. I had Miss Witherspoon, Christina, and she's always been really great to me, and she taught me that I have a voice and that I can sing. I am very sure, I am very sure, I am very sure it's love. Yes, it's all that I have been dreaming. I also had Miss Joelle too, my grade 8 teacher.
The School of Rock.
Yeah, School of Rock. I would sing for her too, and I really loved that. And I think I've always kind of liked being on stage, so I've been always practicing, and I've always loved to sing, so I guess that helps. Yeah.
And I came across a picture of you with singing with these other two at the North Frontenac Community Living barbecue.
Yeah.
So you sing on the side as well at different functions.
Yeah, I'm not very good at guitar or anything, but I can sing sometimes. So I used to hang out with a lot of people that were very musical, so I would sing with them also.
Well, it came in handy in Aladdin because you had, was it 2 solos?
Yeah, 2 solos. Yeah.
And talk about that one where you did the dance in the middle.
Oh my goodness. So that was Who Could Ask for More, I remember, and Tim White, who's amazing. He just started helping us, that play, I think, or
I think that was his first production with us too. Yeah,
he's great, but I remember we weren't so good. We kind of ended up doing a different dance every night, you know. We kind of end up in different spots, and well, what do you expect, really?
But then you always got back to end the song together.